Hey y'all, this is Tammy. Can you see me now? This is Tammy from Take Me to Tammy's House. I'm going to be putting together my two-tiered tray. I'm not doing a three-tiered tray. I'm going to do a two-tiered tray for fall. And I know I'm late doing this, but it's just October 1st, and I think I've got plenty of time. So let's get started. This tray is like a buffet tray, and this dish will sit into this rack on the top. I have anchored it with this truck that I picked up at Hobby Lobby a couple of years ago. I think I paid about $8 for the truck. But I had to have a pedestal for it, so what I have in there is just a little cardboard box. I put some reindeer moss around it, not to make it look like an Easter basket, but to hide the box. So when I fill this with filler, I think it's going to be okay. I'm going to set that at an angle. I've already got one of my little pumpkins. It's got something stuck in him here, a little tag. So we'll just cut that little plastic tag thing off and put it in the corner like that. And I'm going to start adding some pine cones. So I have some big pine cones and little. These are pretty. They have a little copper on them. I got these at the thrift store. So I'm going to just start dropping these in. And some are plain pine cones that I picked up at Pottery Barn. Not Pottery Barn, Old Time Pottery. And some are the ones from the thrift store that was in a package. So I'm just going to sort of scatter these around in front. And I really need something in this corner. And I don't know what to put in there. I have this pumpkin here. I have some more florals over here. This has a little bit of greenery on it. I may can stick that in there. No, that's not what I'm looking for. I have some red here. These came from the Dollar Tree. So I'm just going to sort of bend that and stick that in the corner and bend it down. And I'm going to put something behind it, maybe these leaves. I'll tuck these leaves in right there behind it, like that. I'll sort of bring my pine cones forward. That's making it pretty. And I have some more little pumpkins. And I don't know, maybe sort of just bring a couple in here and stick them around in the pine cones. Here's a little green one. Put it there. This one here. See how that looks. Okay, now I need some more filler in here, and I have some more floral that I'll be putting in. So maybe I can put this here. This has a little eucalyptus leaf on it. So I'm going to put that there. Another piece of this red. Stick it in. I think I need it to lay down a little bit more. I could have put floral foam in here, and that might be something I have to go back and do so everything sort of lays down. But I'm going to see how this works. See if you can see my little pumpkin. I think that's taken away from that. I need to move it forward some. There. Okay. I'm going to fill in the back now with a little more reindeer moss. And the way I work with my reindeer moss is I use it in a box because this stuff makes a mess. So I use a cardboard box to break it apart in. I try not to do it on the table anymore because it makes such a mess. So I'm going to stick this in behind here. And I'm going to put some more floral to it. Let's see. There's some more of that with a eucalyptus leaf. I don't know where I got these. Probably the Dollar Tree. I've had these a while. So I'm going to set that in there. And I'm going to add a few pine cones to the back. Like that. And just sort of tuck this around. Let me take a look now. That's turning out very well. Like I said, I don't want too much in front of my little truck. I don't want to take away from it. That is not standing up. So let me work on that a little bit. Move it around. You can always tweak this. Just keep tweaking it with your florals and your pine cones until you get it just the way you want it. And that's about what I want right there. Now, I'm going to set this in the top of my rack. I'm going to bring my rack in here so you can see it. I have a good mess going on this dining room table, but that's okay, because when I get through, I think it's going to be pretty. Okay, now I'm just going to set this in the top rack. Like so. These are used to serve food in, but I'm repurposing this for this tray. And I think that is starting to shape up a little bit, so I'll start on the bottom tray. I needed a pedestal down here. I started working with it a little bit, and I think my focal point down here is going to be a candle. So I have a mercury glass candle here, candle holder, and I have a little battery operated candle from the Dollar Tree. Now they make bigger ones, taller candles, and I'll probably get some kind of votive. This is like a tea light, but I'll probably get a votive. And I've already set a pedestal in here. It's a little candy dish that I set upside down. So I'm going to put that in there like that. And I'm going to add, instead of the reindeer moss, I have some potpourri. Now this came from the Christmas tree store, and I only gave out of season about 75 cents for this. So I'm going to put some of this potpourri around, and I've already put some of that moss in the front to hide my candy dish pedestal. So I'm just going to put some of this around in here and see what it looks like before I add my pine cones and my pumpkins to it. I want to thank you for joining me tonight. I'm new to this, so if I mess up, please forgive me and give me a chance. These are cute. I don't know what these little things are, but they're not acorns, they're something else. But I'm just going to sprinkle this around to cover the bottom of the tray. And there's some kind of faux nut, and put that in the bottom of it. Okay, I think we've just about got enough of that in the bottom of this, and I need to set this out so you can see it better, and I'll do that, and we'll just set it right. I better take the candle out first. Take that, slide that tray right out, and you will see, I don't think I'm going to be using these, I'll put those aside. You'll see the little pedestal I made, and then that's going to sit just like that. So I have this down, and I think I'm going to add the rest of my pine cones and sort of build it up with that. I have some big ones. Put those in the corners. These smaller ones around the front. And I have some little pumpkins I'm going to stick in there, like so. More pine cones. I have a big acorn. And some more pine cones. I'll stick those around the side. I have these pumpkins that came from the Dollar Tree, and they have a little stick on the end like a pick. And I think I'm going to put a couple of these in the corners. So I just want to break that stick off a little bit and put one in there to sort of brighten it up. Here's one I've already done like that. So I'm going to put it right there and use it. So this is shaping up. It's looking real good. And the light makes it look pretty. Now I have some more eucalyptus leaves. And let me put a little floral in this first. I like this red. It brings out the red in the truck. And it's like a little, I don't know what you call those, some kind of little daisy flower. So I'm going to put some in there to brighten that up, like so. Put them around the pumpkins, just like that, like there. Let me come around front so I can get a look. That's looking pretty good. I need to cover that candy dish up, my candy dish pedestal. I'll put a little bit more reindeer moss on it to lighten it up. And I have some more of these florals. I think I'll lay some in the back. Just sort of push it in there. Cover it up with potpourri. I didn't know that this had this much potpourri in this container, but it's really a lot. And it's French vanilla. It smells really good. And I've had it a while. I thought it would lose its fragrance, but it hasn't. It has not lost its fragrance at all. So, there. I want something a little simple. Okay, I've got some eucalyptus leaves that I bought from Walmart. I think I'm going to put these coming off the sides just to sort of, well, I don't know how that looks. What do y'all think? Do you think the eucalyptus leaves would look good in there? I have some shorter ones. Let me try those. Let's see if I can get these short ones in there. This is hard to put in. Yeah, I'll put that right in there like that. And put this one on this side like that. Get some more potpourri. Cover that up. I think that looks good. I think that looks good. So I'm going to set this tray back into the holder. And I'm going to clean this mess away so we can take a good look. Okay, we'll put our candle back in. Top. There. I think that's looking pretty good. I'm achieving what I thought I would. Let me find some eucalyptus for the top of this. I already have the little sprigs here, but I think I want to, maybe I better add some of this too, just for a cover up. Okay, see if I can find some smaller eucalyptus leaves, and I do have them. I cut this apart from a stem. They had the stems at Walmart for $3. I'm going to put that in there like that, and I think I'm going to put this one in here on this corner like that. There. Now, I'm going to clean all this away so we can get a good look at this. This is going to be on my dining room table when I set my table. I will show you how it looks in a future video. A little pine cone jumped out, so we'll just throw him back in. Move this out of the way. So there it is. Now I could buy some of the mini lights. They're not expensive, and I may do that to put in the bottom around the pine cones to brighten it up some more. So I just think that's darling. Let me move that out of the way of the truck. And it's simple. I have a simple home, and it's not over extravagant, and it did not cost me very much to make this at all. So I just think it's beautiful. I'll be tweaking that along as I go. I don't know if y'all do that, but a lot of times when I walk by it, I'll see something out of place and I'll move it around until I get that like I want it. So let me bring that up to the camera so you can see it. Can you see that better? And that is going to be my fall two-tier tray. So I hope you like this, and I hope you like my video. If so, I'd love for you to subscribe and to hit the thumbs up button, and you'll be seeing more of me later. Bye, y'all.